Hey, what is going on, everybody? I hope y'all are having an amazing day. It is beautiful out here in Iowa. And in today's video, I have a unexpected NASCAR Authentics diecast haul. Mini haul. Not a haul, but a mini haul, you could call it. I have, maybe 6 NASCAR Authentics? So yeah, you guys are going to be very surprised. Well, I already spoiled the moment on my community post. If you go back, if you already see my community post that I posted out, not the poll one for the paint schemes for next week, but the community post that was, I can't remember which one I did first, but it was the one without the pictures of the voting. But yeah, I talk about Wave 8 and all that, blah, blah, blah. That story is actually different from this. And I will basically explain through the video why this is happening. My dad had work. My dad likes to go to a lot of Walmarts, specifically Walmarts. He might go to a Target once a week or twice a week or maybe even once only a month. But he tries to go to a Target or two every month while he's at work. Might sound weird at work, but my dad does solar, so he drives all around, specifically down in the Davenport area or the Quad Cities area in Iowa. So that's southeastern Iowa, Davenport. You got northwestern, which is Moline or Rockford, kind of. Rockford's more north, but you get my idea. My dad went to a Walmart in Dixon, Illinois. Dixon. I think it's Dixson, I believe. I don't remember. I think it's Dixson. Dixon. Not sure how you spell that name, but yeah, he went to the Dixon Walmart in Illinois around 10 o'clock this morning, and he found 5 unexpected diecasts that I have not found once. So these are brand new diecasts, couple exclusives that we're going to go through. You guys might be asking me, well, what wave? Well, unfortunately, it is none other than a new leaked wave for NASCAR Thanks. This is actually a brand new wave. You could say this is 2025 Wave 1. So that is very exciting. So yeah, let's go ahead and go through them. So as I was saying, my dad was going to Moline area today. He stopped at Dixon Walmart and found 5 new diecasts for 2024 years. But and then he stopped at 2 other Walmarts, nothing good. But the third Walmart he stopped at, he asked an employee, and he went to Moline Walmart, which had supposed to have, and this is where the story begins from my community post I created. The Moline Walmart was supposed to have 30 NASCARs. When he got there and asked the employee showed that there was actually supposed to be 39 NASCAR diecasts. And obviously 39 NASCAR diecasts is a lot. But unfortunately, apparently Walmart only had 20, aka only 2 full wave cases in the back of the store. That's all they had. So either they sold out or 19 more cars are coming. That is my guess. So pretty cool there. What was not cool is that, unfortunately, the Walmart employee that helped my dad was really nice. He was really busy. He told me he was an older guy and stuff, very, very nice guy, older guy. Only found 1 case for NASCAR Thanks. He said that there was a second one, but he wasn't sure where it was in the back. So that kind of bummed me a little bit, because it might have been a case full of Wave 7, which I still need, by the way. I still don't know how I'm going to find Wave 7 for NASCAR Authentics, but I'll find it one day. If I don't find it one day, there's always websites. There's always eBay, Amazon, Even though they're expensive, I have to do whatever I have to do to get them. So, yeah. Fortunately for that, still can't find Wave 7. But, yeah, for NASCAR Authentics-wise, pretty cool. Found a lot of stuff today. Well, not a lot, but I found unusual stuff that I would never find. So that's really cool. We're going to start off with the Walmart, the Moline Walmart that that the guy only brought out one case of. It was, once again, a full case of 2024 Wave 8. They had another case. The older guy told my dad to come to Moline Walmart maybe in the next 48 to 72 hours, and that they would possibly maybe can find that other case. Because, I mean, the employee was searching for the other case for about, maybe 8 to 10 minutes, I think my dad said, maybe even 12 minutes. It was actually quite a long time. My dad was actually waiting a long time to unfortunately find out that he couldn't find it. So that was I was a little bummed, but you never know. It could have been just an older case of Hendrick cars. But the Moline Walmart did not have anything on the pegs, which is good and bad. The good news is that they got new stuff in, and there's no Petty or Hendrick peg warmers. The bad news is that, there's nothing on the pegs. So, but yeah, I got lucky with my dad at least getting me one Wave 8 car. I only got this because either I'm going to make a custom out of it, because I do not have very many Toyota molds for 2024. For the 2024 Toyota molds for the next gen era. I don't have very many of those, so I'm glad to snag another one of these Toyotas. Specifically, this paint scheme is awesome. I have this car in the Gold Series. I still don't know if I'm going to make a custom out of it or not. If I don't, then I don't have to really take out the Gold Series box if I ever want to get that car out for stop motion or whatnot. So, it's kind of a life decision right now, because I might never see another one of those cars, but I think I'm not going to make the custom out of this paint scheme, only because this is a really nice paint scheme, and I think I'd rather make the custom out of, I don't know, maybe the Denny Hamlin Mavis Tires car from Wave 7. I heard that the Toyotas from Wave 7 and Wave 9, something's wrong with, the headlights for the Toyotas. And I heard mixed feelings about the Ford. So I've heard from many people that the GL mold is very good on the Chevy Camaros and the Ford Mustangs, but I have heard otherwise feelings about the Toyotas. The Toyotas, I have heard very many complaints about how weird and blocky, I guess you could say, or how ugly the headlights are on the Toyotas for the GL mold, which is it's the newer version of the PTC mold. Basically, the expensive kind of PTC mold, the way better version. But, you can't blame Lionel. They have to make another factory. They're trying their best, I know that they have so much bad quality, but props to Lionel for at least getting rid of the J mold, a.k.a. the PTC mold, because that mold was the worst mold I think I could ever imagine for NASCAR Authentics. So let's go ahead and see what's in this bag. There's just one car, like I said. This is Martin Truex Jr.'s 2024. Oh, hold on. Let me get the bag out of here. This is Martin Truex Jr.'s 2024 Bass Pro Shops car. Number 19. As you can see here, the blister. Oh my God. Look at that. The blister is horribly cracked. So this is really actually really nice that I get to open up this one. I was actually planning to open up whichever one had better packaging. So I am so grateful that I got that. This is another Martin Truex. I'm glad that I don't have just this Martin Truex with this bad packaging, because I would need to get another one, because I cannot deal with the blister cracks. That's just horrible. So I'm very grateful there. So yeah, otherwise that, pretty cool. There was a full case of Wave 8, like I said. I would have gotten another Chase Briscoe and Brad Keselowski, and maybe another Bubba Pollard, Sammy Smith late model, and the Bama Buggies the Alabama buggies, Bama buggies, whatever you call it, truck for Chase Purdy, but didn't, because I didn't want to waste my money on that stuff. I only wasted $5 on this car, and I actually kind of low-key wanted to open up a Wave 8 Martin Truex Jr. not on camera, or at least not for on this video. I'm not going to be opening up any cars in this video, specifically because I don't know which ones I'm going to open up or not. That I have duplicates of course, so, yeah. As you can see here, I don't want to give any confidential information. I just want you guys... Here, actually, you know what? I'm going to be smart. You guys can see, if you guys look right there, Moline, Illinois. That's the receipt. That's the Walmart. It was the actual Moline Walmart. That is like right off of what is it? Interstate 74. Is it Interstate 74 or Interstate 80? One of those two. So if you live around the Quad Cities, I actually have a couple of subscribers that live down by the Quad Cities. If I were you guys, I would check your Walmarts and Targets for the next week, because since Easter is... I know Easter's over, but the Walmarts and Targets are still obviously going to be getting a lot of NASCARs and toys and stuff, especially since it's Easter. Everybody wants those cars, so yeah. This is an Easter Mireacle, as you could call it, so yeah. You guys are probably really excited to be wondering, 2025 Wave 1? It's out? It's leaked? Well, you guys will just have to see for yourselves and see what we got. I am very excited. So, actually, why did I put it back in the bag? I don't know why I did that. We're going to move MTJ way back here. Okay, now that we have Martin Truex Jr., I'm going to keep the bag because I don't know if my dad will need the receipt or not. You never know. Here we have another bag that is full of goodies. I'm talking 5 cars in here. We're going to go through the bag one by one. Now, I will be honest with you guys. I'm very sorry, but I had to lie to you guys about the 2025 Wave 1. I know 2025 Wave 1 should be leaked / revealed, one of the two, which whatever happens. 2025 Wave 1 basically should be right around the corner, hopefully in the next month, maybe not even. But this is a sign that my stores are finally getting what I need. I mean, the stores that my dad went to aren't local ones, but they're about an hour and a half away, so they're not very local, but I go to those specific Walmarts once in a while if I'm ever down in the Quad Cities here. Here we go, guys, one by one. Oh my goodness, we're already starting off with an exclusive. Oh boy, this is going to really be very interesting. So the wave that I actually got is a wave that I have never found before. I actually did have the Josh Berry, Michael McDowell, and the Alex Bowman from this wave, but that was only because my grandma found them in Indianapolis about, 3 months ago. And my stores around here are finally getting Wave 8 and Wave 7. This is Eric Jones 2024 Advent Health. Wave 7 has hit the shelves in my area. Let's take a look at the Toyota. I'm really curious to see if this Toyota is actually different. Let's see. By the looks of it, the Toyotas actually don't look that bad. I don't know what people are honestly talking about. I don't know if it's the headlight or what. Let me look at MTJ. Let's look at MTJ. Okay, it's got a little white outline. Yeah, they're completely the same. I'm not sure if it's just like a specific car from Wave 7 or Wave 9. But this Toyota headlights look perfectly fine. I mean, yeah, they're a little crooked. Like, the Toyota logo here is kind of crooked. You can kind of tell, but I don't know if you guys mean by that or what. But if you guys know anything about issues with the Toyotas in the GL mold, let me know in the comments. But this either I'm really lucky that I got a good Eric Jones here, but yeah, very weird. I'm sorry about lying, you guys, about the 2025 Wave 1 situation. I had to, honestly. Get out of here, stupid mosquito or whatever it was. I think it was mosquito. But honestly, guys, I am very sorry I had to lie. I just didn't want you guys to know so it was a surprise. I try to keep it surprising in this community, in this YouTube channel. So, Yeah. Here's the whole wave. I did get 5 out of 9 cars. Or my dad found 5 out of 9 cars from this wave. So yeah, I will let you guys know which ones they are. All right. Another car in this bag. We got 4 more cars in this bag. Let's see who we pull out next. Hopefully it's not another exclusive. It's not. Okay. This is actually a second car. My dad got a second one of these because first... By the way, guys, I've known something else, too. The GL mold packaging, like, you guys know how the cardboard for the GL mold... If you guys have seen the GL mold cars before for NASCAR Authentics, you guys would know, if you feel comparison between the EL mold and the GL mold, the GL mold cards are, for some odd reason, a lot thicker than the EL mold cards. Not sure why, either. So very interesting that the cards are actually different. I know it's a different mold, but Eric Jones, man, this is an awesome paint scheme. And the guy, so obviously somebody beat my dad into Wave 7, but why would you not pick up this car, especially the Eric Jones Advent Health exclusive? I mean, this is a beautiful paint scheme. Definitely looking forward to hopefully getting a second one of these. If not, definitely a perfect car to keep in the package. So yeah. Alright, here we go. Here's the non-exclusive. This car, a lot of people either are going to love or hate. It's always the specific paint scheme that people either love or hate. I will be honest. They always love to change these paint schemes for Alex Bowman. But I don't know. I have mixed feelings for this paint scheme. I actually think this obviously is way better than 2022 in 2023. So, but 2021 was a very good paint scheme for this specific one. This is Alex Bowman's 2024 Ally Best Friends. This is actually, in my opinion, the best Ally Best Friends paint scheme we've had for next gen era for Alex Bowman. That's just my opinion. Only because there's actually a lot of vibrant colors. And as you guys know, last year they had it on the horrible mold. So it was a lot worse. I'm just not sure about how I want to feel about the different colors of this car. So yeah, pretty cool there. Love the packaging, by the way. Packaging is actually very cool. I actually do like it a lot. And I know I apologize. I know I wish I was, of course I wish I was with my dad so I could do What's in Stores video for this, because this is awesome. But I promise you guys, I will go and record to every single store that I go to. And of course, if I find Wave 7 personally, of course, I am going to try my best to make a YouTube short, of course. So there's that. Alright, next car. We got 3 cars left. Let's do this one. This one is also not an exclusive. I have this one in the Gold Series, but I actually do not have this car. This is the first time I have this car in this wave. I have this car in the Gold Series. This is probably one of my favorite paint schemes for 2024. For sure for the Ford. For the Ford specifically. So, yeah. Let's see who we got. Oh, it looks like it's Noah Gregson's 2024 Bass Pro Shop. So that's another Bass Pro Shops car. We got MTJ's from Wave 8 and Noah Gregson's from Wave 7. I always love to see the Bass Pro Shops cars. Honestly, it feels really weird how Bass Pro Shops goes from Austin Dillon first to Martin Truex Jr. in the 78, then moved to the 19, of course, till now. And then Bass Pro Shops moves to Noah Gragson. And then obviously Travis Pastrana drove Black Rifle Coffee and also had a Bass Pro Shops looking paint scheme, which it wasn't Bass Pro, but it was very similar to Bass Pro Shops' paint schemes, kind of like this one, just Toyota from 2023. So it's crazy to think how many Bass Pro Shops paint schemes. I mean, there is probably about, you got Austin Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson. There might be one more driver that drives Bass Pro Shops that I'm forgetting. But that's all I can think of. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. There's at least 3 drivers that drive for Bass Pro, at least from 2024. So that is typically really, really crazy. All right, we're going to do this car. Just the same story as Alex Bowman. I have this car from Wave 7 already, but the Alex Bowman I Like Best Friends car I did not have in the Gold Series. This car I do have in the Gold Series. This was actually one of the first Ford Mustang, Dark Horse Mustang cars I actually got in the Gold Series. And this packaging is very nice. So yeah, this is an awesome paint scheme, like I said. This is one of the first Ford Dark Horse Mustangs I actually got in the Gold Series for 2024. Here we have Josh Berry's 2024 Wave 7 for NASCAR Authentics in his Sunny D machine. Apologize about the background. My dad's trying to start his car. But yeah, if you guys wonder what car that is, that's like a 1970s red Mustang. So speaking of Mustang, here's the Dark Horse Mustang for Josh Berry. Very, very cool. Love that car and paint scheme itself, of course. Pretty cool. We're going to move on to our last car of the video. So let's see who we have. And it looks to be another exclusive. Our last car is an exclusive. And this low-key might be one of my favorite Toyota paint schemes. I probably will have in Authentics now. I will be honest, the Toyota headlights do look a bit junky compared to the EL mold. But I will be honest, the GL mold is actually really decent. I mean, it's even got details in the back. If you guys know that PTC mold would have no details, for the back, there'd be like some like lumps and stuff in like the back. The GL mold actually does have it, but the PTC mold, aka the old GL mold, did not. But since the GL mold, which is the new mold for NASCAR Authentics, has it, it's there. It's awesome. So yeah, here we go. Last car. I've actually been really wanting to find this car. This is another exclusive. This is another Toyota. And no, I did not find the Denny Hamlin, if you guys are wondering. It's actually the other Toyota. It's actually the other exclusive JGR Toyota. It is the Ty Gibbs 2024 Sirius XM car. This is probably my favorite car of the wave. Not only because it's this is my favorite car of the wave. Only because it has more detail than the Ty Gibbs. But I love this Ty Gibbs paint scheme. He ran this at the 2024 Bristol Spring Race. Oh my god, shut up, birds. There's literally a whole group of birds. I don't know. You guys can kind of see them there, but it was hard to see them. But I hope you guys kind of saw me. He ran this at the, Bristol Spring Race from 2024. He won both stages, was looking good until the final stage. Ty Gibbs actually dominated Bristol Spring Race for 2024. And then Denny Hamlin stole the win from Ty Gibbs. Not sure what happened with Ty Gibbs. Don't know if he got, I think he got like in the wall or something happened with his car. But dominated, then just kind of lost momentum and lost the race. So Ty Gibbs never has a NASCAR Cup Series career win. It'll probably happen pretty soon in the future. I'm at least expecting, because he has really struggled this year, but since he drives for JGR, obviously he's going to get that first Cup Series win sometime. It's just has not came yet, unfortunately for him. So I love this paint scheme. Yeah, you can kind of see the letters Camry is kind of the left. Actually, no, the Camry letters are actually correct. It's just the headlights are way too much to the right. You guys can kind of tell if the lighting would stop. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's way better. Yeah, they're definitely different than the EL mold, but you can kind of tell, but it's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. What happened here? Right there. Underneath the spoiler, there's like white street marks. Underneath those sponsors. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did hear some complaints about the Geo mold having cheap decals, about how the decals have been cracking, mainly on wave 4 for the Geo mold. But honestly, I really haven't had very many complaints for the Geo mold. And this is not a rant for the Geo mold. I'm actually more impressed with the Geo mold in this wave, because this is way better. It would really suck to have the new Toyota mold with still the J mold. So, yeah. So I could not find all of Wave 7 today. Really tried my best. Hopefully I'll go back. Or hopefully we can go back to Moline Walmart here in a couple days. Maybe find the rest of the wave if they have it. But yeah, unfortunately could only find the Alex Bowman. That was loud. The Alex Bowman, the Ty Gibbs, the Noah Gragson, the Josh Berry, and of course the Eric Jones Advent Health car from Wave 7, and of course Wave 8 Martin Truex Jr. So they did not have the Ross Chastain Kubota, the Corey LaJoy, the last exclusive of the wave, the Corey LaJoy number 7 Gainbridge. So they did not have this orange number 1, the number 7 here, the black, yellow, and blue car. They did not have this teal car over here, the number 11, the teal car over here on the far right middle. That's Denny Hamlin's Mavis Tires car. And then they also did not have the Michael McDowell number 34 red and yellow car over here, which is okay because I already have him from Wave 7. So yeah, unfortunately could not find the whole wave. Hopefully, like I said just a few minutes ago, hopefully we can go back to Moline Walmart, and hopefully they will have the rest of those Wave 7 cars. We don't know what that last case has, though. Really wish we would, but only time will tell. So, yeah. Walmart definitely delivered today. Very impressed, actually. It just sucks that we couldn't find the whole wave. So, yeah. And then they got the last of the Josh Berry, the Noah Gragson, obviously the Eric Jones, the Ty Gibbs, and the Alex Bowman. So that's all they had for Wave 7. Trust me, guys, if they had 2 full Wave 7 cards, obviously I would get double exclusives. But these are very nice, good packaging, so I will be keeping these in the packaging unless something happens to them, which I hope doesn't happen. So, yeah. If you guys are wondering what cars I still am planning to get for Wave 7, obviously I'm still needing the Ross Chastain. I do not have that car in the Gold Series, so if I do see 2 of him, I will grab 2 of him, but if I only find 1 of him, it's not a big deal. Same thing with Denny Hamlin. Really don't need 2 of him either. But if I do find 2 of him, that'd be awesome. And then obviously I still want one of the... oh, sorry guys, can't see. Obviously I still want another Ty Gibbs and Eric Jones. Josh Berry, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, good. Noah Gragson, probably good too. And then obviously I still need to find 2 Corey LaJoys from Wave 7. It feels so weird that Corey LaJoy was taken. Like, if I'm a NASCAR diecast collector and I would take Corey LaJoy, maybe Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin, and Michael McDowell I can see people taking because those are in the Gold Series, but those are 3 very nice cars in the wave. Corey LaJoy is an exclusive too, so clearly whoever collects these is actually a small fan of Corey LaJoy, which is good because Corey LaJoy needs to get more support than he doesn't get enough. So yeah. But why would you not pick the Ty Gibbs and the Eric Jones? Those are like the 2 best cars of the wave. But who knows? But I'm just very happy and grateful for these cars. It's really an Easter miracle what I all got today. So it was an amazing day, beautiful weather. I'm probably going to go out and bounce a basketball around for a little bit. Maybe hang out inside, maybe watch some television because I already ate supper. It is a very nice night out. Could not get any better to end off the night like this. And I can actually sleep like a baby tonight because I finally have found Wave 7. Well, at least At least I finally have most of the cars from Week 7. Still gotta find the Ross Chastain, the Denny Hamlin, and the Coil of Joy, though. So, on a mission to find those. If you guys are wondering, I used roll of masking tape that I use for my custom cars to hold up my camera. Don't ask me why. I just did it because it was the last thing I could find. So, yeah. That's going to do it. Apologize about the long video. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible. So, yeah, I'm just going to end off the video right now. Well, in 20 seconds once I set this down. So, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that like button. And notifications are on. And I really appreciate you guys being with me today. So, yeah, this is your boy Crazy Dallas signing out. Maybe, just maybe, if we hit 900 subscribers, I will show you guys all of my 2024 NASCAR Authentics. Just for Authentics, for winner circles and the regular Authentics line that I have so far. If we do hit 900 subscribers by the end of this week, I will do it. So let me just go ahead and repeat that. So if we hit 900 subscribers, I will, and I promise you guys, I will show every NASCAR diecast every NASCAR Authentics diecast I have for 2020, only for 2024 though. Only for 2024, just because I don't want to make it too big of an accomplishment because it's still not 1,000 subscribers. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, bye-bye.